Hi guys, Numismatics here, and the question for today is our hobby dead? Yes. Has the Grim Reaper come to take our hobby? And I've been collecting for a long time, and when I first started I collected stamps, and I spent many happy hours building up a lovely collection of stamps from mostly the UK. Carefully put everything into albums. But yet right now, 30 or 40 years later, the sale prices of stamps are at rock bottom. Most people, they're worthless junk. I remember walking into Stanley Gibbons and paying £35 for a rare stamp, probably worth £10 now. They say in the stamp business that it shouldn't be seen as an investment at all, and the question is, do we see coins as an investment? In the stamp business, the Philatelic Traders Society says that people should collect for pleasure, and their collections might also then have some kind of residual value. But it's an interesting question, and is what happened with stamps going to happen with coins as well? Is stamp collecting dead? It's certainly, there's very few young people coming into it, and it's been interesting that all the things that I did as a kid, going to the post office, collecting sheets of stamps, making traffic light gutter pairs, presentation packs, PHQ cards. There was a whole load of stuff, making things rarer than others because they had cylinder markings, studying the cylinder markings. There was a lot of stuff that we all did then, and a lot of those collections are still now being inherited by people, and generally they are pretty valueless. And it's probably, if you believe in stamps, it's probably quite a good time to pick up rare stamps. But it was fun, but there is a worry that the same thing could happen with coins, although it's a slightly different market because of the precious metal kind of aspect to it. But I remember when my dad went in and picked up these presentation packs for me, dozens of them at a time, all different subjects, PHQ cards. I think, but what I found collecting stamps is the moment that people started to collect anything, that was actually the time to get out of it because the market had already peaked. The moment the mass market of people find an interest in something, that market is usually over. Be certainly interested in what you guys think and what your backgrounds to collecting are, and what you've collected in the past and how you've done with that, and whether you think coins are any different. If I post a letter now in the UK, I don't see a stamp. Stamps are dead. So now I pay for my postage in the post office, and the guy prints out a sticky label with something on it, maybe SD for special delivery or first class post, and it's really the end apart from commemoratives. So the question is coins, and whether coins are dead or dying, and whether we're really, stupid to spend money on coins and numismatics in particular. And I don't really know what the answer is, but let's look at some of the interesting stuff that is out there on the web from people who know better than me. And there does seem to be a feeling that coin collecting as it used to apply is perhaps something which is, if not dying, reducing in the number of people who are doing it every day. But from what I can see in my experience is that there's a lot more interest than there ever was in precious metals and saving and accumulating wealth through precious metals and stacking and making gold and silver part of a portfolio of investments. Not the whole portfolio, but a controlled part of a portfolio of investments over time. And there's an argument that says that actually, if you include the stackers and the precious metal advocates, then there's probably more people focused on collecting coins. And certainly there's a lot of sales being made by the various mints of precious metal coins and bullion coins and a lot of interest in that particular sector. So it seems unlikely that at the moment, at the very least, that is going to go the same way as um, some of the earlier generation of coin collecting. But you never say never, and never say never, particularly in this world of collecting, because who knows? People are generally using less cash every single year as more and more people make their payments by debit cards and electronic means. Cash is becoming a smaller and smaller part of what we do on a daily basis. And the question is, what's going to happen in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years? Will these coins be relics that have no interest in by the generation who's used to doing everything through computers and credits? Or will they be something that still has a place and continues to be produced by the various mints? And I'd be interested in knowing what you guys think of the future of both stacking and numismatics and coins generally, and where you're putting your investment money at the moment, where you think the right place to be is going to be for the future. So are you getting out of coins, or is it silver or gold, modern or old, pre-1933, sovereigns, shieldbacks? Where are you putting your money at the moment?